When you look at what it is that we believe as Catholic Christians about ourselves, about our faith, about our God, there's a lot of things that I can appreciate are difficult for others outside of the faith to believe. But there's probably no more audacious claim that we make when it comes to our faith than our belief that Jesus died and rose from the dead. It defies logic. It defies our ordinary understanding, our ordinary way of seeing things. Our belief that Jesus rose from the dead means that we believe that death is not the end of our story. It means that we believe that God loves us so much that he stepped into the story. He became one of us. He experienced death. And then he shattered the shackles of death from binding us forever. This is the reason for our hope. This is, in a sense, the belief that transformed those of Jesus' closest followers into messengers who went out to all the world and told the story that we are still telling 20 centuries later. I don't know that we really properly understand just how extraordinary our belief in this resurrection actually is. If you take the first person who experiences the resurrection, the one we hear in both Gospels, whether you go to the Easter Vigil on Saturday night or to Easter Mass on Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, who you would not hold up to be the ideal follower, the ideal disciple of Jesus. She has a past. Jesus cast 7 demons out of her. There are questions or suspicions about what her profession was, about who she was beyond this really close, faithful disciple of Jesus. What we are certain of is that her deep, abiding faith and love led her back to the scene of Jesus' tomb on this first Easter morning. She's the first one to discover the tomb is empty. When we hear about the resurrection today, it should fill us with a sense of hope. Because if God's love is stronger than death, well, then God's love is stronger than every other challenge, obstacle, pain, or suffering that we might experience in this life. It means that God's promises can be trusted because he will stop at nothing to bring us home to him. And it means our faith is not in vain.